Academy Award.
Hello, good day, and good evening out to the world and everyone else. This is the lovely and beautiful cosplay and hostess with the most adventures, Blur Queen herself, Space Captain of the Daystar Voyage, with your cosplay and hostess with the mostest herself, Miss Kyoko Cane. And right about now, I am so excited for this March because there's been so much going on this channel and also in social media in general. Where on this channel we're talking about entertainment media, animation, anime, etc., and also debunking it. But we're going to talk about so much good going on in this very scenario in this video, which I'm so super stoked for. Fantasy, epic new grand romantic tale called The Ebony Witch, which I'm so excited for. This has got me so stunned because I'm so excited for this. It's going to be premiering today as we speak right now, and I want everyone to show support towards this beautiful, lovely creator, Miss Papillon, who's also has made an inspiring, beautiful Disney-themed work called The Ebony Witch herself, which you can watch on YouTube. All authentic Black creator, because as we know on this picture we stand for POC or Black creators. So sit back, relax, and pop some popcorn, and come unlock the topic with a key. Come sit some tea with me, and let's blast off. Woo! Now, on this segment, we're going to get down to like the good parts of the Ebony Witch. And right about now, we're going to discuss about the synopsis on this segment. In the land where magic is forbidden and witches are burned by dragonfire, the witchlet Ebony sets out to defeat the evil queen and free magic once more. But the path is filled with terrible dangers, new friends, and new loves. Will our witchlet succeed or fall to dragonfire? And when I say this synopsis right here, I read it out loud because it kind of reads similar towards like a similar old show that I pretty much and I'm so addicted to is Champignong Witch. And Champignong Witch is kind of like similar towards a girl who's also been ostracized and isolated, like our main character named Bonnie herself. From Champignong Witch, the main character is basically similar to her is Luna, who's also pretty much been isolated and also bullied and also been looked down by peers from the royal kingdom herself in Champignong Witch. And she basically is similar to Bonnie in a way where it's like her magic is so powerful to the point where she sprouts like everywhere. She sprouts like mushrooms along she goes, because I forgot to mention she has like poison manipulation and also poison she can extract poison and also does medicinal work with like medicines and whatnot and cure like a lot of ailments within like the village that she lives nearby alone in her mushroom forest. Similar to like Bonnie when I read like the book of The Ebony Witch, which you can also find available, read for free, because this is one of these titles in which I deserve all the love in the world, the way it is written and is drawn, and also how the characters will just draw you in, and for Papillon's style of, and also writing, and also like that short film aspect of it all. And so also like the witchery that she explores with like her magic and also trying like to calm herself in that area of repertoire, meaning like skills and also like powerful magic that she was along the journey. And coming from a person who also read like a few chapters, even though I'm addicted to the artwork and the style, here's why. It's because we have our main character, Bonnie, who also falls in love with like another sufficient other, aka her crush boo, Luca. Along the way, you see like the banter and the rivalry between these two and how they get along, and also their rivalry still comes up because, you know, the knights hunts down the witches and also good and bad fights together along the way. It's kind of similar towards like Henry, but in their aspect, it's kind of like a good turn towards the good. And I'm going to get down to that because like with Champignong Witch, it's for like other discussion we'll have planned out for. In a way, like the characters draw into each other with Luna and Henry. It's like a fairy tale along with Higuchi Tachibane's work, which also I highly recommend y'all read Champignong Witch and watch it, along with what found in the 90s and early like late 80s and 2000s and 90s for that matter. And I feel like with the Ebony Witch, it kind of shows that Luna and also like Bonnie share similarities of like being wants to be loved, wants to find, searching for like friendship, hope, and growth along the way, and in the fantasy world that they're living in, which they're very equals in my own eyes. But for the Champignong Witch discussion, we're gonna save the rest for that for next time because there's so much I want to get into with like shoujo and josei stuff throughout work and women's work too. Along now with why I say powerful magic and also mystical stuff and fantasy, I do feel like with Bonnie's case, like you get to see her grow as the beautiful, lovely person as you read the book and watch the show as time goes on. You see like her causing mischief but yet trying to do good for other people. But once you see like the circumstances and also the crisis and also the trouble that Bonnie get put onto her for being like a powerful, like ostracized witch, also like a pariah who's also been bullied and also been since she was a child, you get to see like some of the like social norms that people of color and also black people for general like me get to like see like we're not welcome in certain spaces. And as I read this article right here is why I empathize with Bonnie's story throughout the Ebony Witch, and also we see us as better. And I feel like with Bonnie's case, like being as a person who created to this character, you get to see her journey through like having to be accepted and loved and also meaning. And as I read along the way, way, you see so many layers towards like Bonnie's depth of like growing out of her mischievous ways of causing trouble and also doing good. Falling in love with Luca along the way. You get to see her like grow as the person that she truly is, like they did with Champignong, which is Luna, who also is a skilled, powerful witch who also is utilized with like medicine and magic, and it's a beautiful thing to see that with these two girls. But I do feel there's one aspect and one difference within like design of Miss Bonnie that differentiates from Luna herself, which is basically her hair and also her features and also her skin color, which I feel like is the most positive, most greatest thing of all, because within like black media as we go along the way, our cartoons and animation, etc., and anime, you get to see so many like great shows nowadays appreciating a lot more like the black characters' natural look, coming from their skin color, their hairstyles, their clothing, and what they wear, and the color palettes that complement their skin color so well. And I feel like that makes like Bonnie powerful and also very captivating and happy and also beautiful in her own way, with like her fashion too and the outfits that she wear along the way in the series grows in the pilot, and also the book showing hair fluidity. And also like her hairstyles much more celebrated within like nowadays with like black community, etc. We take so much like pride towards like our hairstyles, be it from like cornrows, French braids, as you can see that like the thumb picture above. It comes in a variety of ways. But however, we are still on this long track of trying to like get to know like what goes on to like a character. And it's so great to see in this picture right here showcasing like black African heritage being celebrated as a person who's also really proud of my heritage myself too. But it's one particular show that pretty much gets it completely flawed, which I'm a super fan of. It's called The Owl House. And I feel like the main character herself, even though we get to see like a POC character who's also an Afro-Latina, which I find it great and amazing though, and absolutely truly astounding. However, the show didn't do a great job about her hairstyles and also her clothing, as you see from like the default picture and also her pilot's outfits throughout, which I feel like are a lot more better. And also the many hairstyles that we see with her could have been a lot more executed, a lot more properly designed, like in many other past shows. You get to see like some of her same pixie cut that she wears, aka her short haircut, not having so much versatility or let it grow out to show like the viewers and also the audiences or fans of the show, like the many long hairstyles, braided, or which I feel like the fans and fan arts done a lot more better fleshing out Luza's designs more than anything else, showcasing her long or many versatile hairstyles, and a couple of them within like her character as such too, which is also a missed opportunity and flawed. But in my own statement, the fans did it a lot better. But with like Bonnie, for that matter, I feel like Bonnie is like a 10 across the board. And you get to see like so much of her like fashion and also her outfits and her clothing so well executed, to the point where like the animation does so well, like the storybook aspect, that you get to see her just flourish with like the world around her. The fabric used from like her outfit is also used from like her hair too also, which in most cases, as you can see, like African or witchy themed shows or magical shows, be it black or white, etc., like fantasy driven shows, have like a similar type of style in which like when Bonnie uses her hair, it mostly like commemorates to her like her how she used her powerful magic for like her spells and everything else. And this comes to my favorite Grand High Witch herself, favorite all-time video vixen / anime character, video gaming character, Miss Bayonetta, which also shapes her hair to like be able to just like create these creatures and demons that she could summon through like her hair of her. You can also see from like my latest videos right now of Bayonetta and also Lucida, which these two videos go hand in hand. Watch this one just in case on my channel because it shows so much context and depth towards the character. Why? Which I have so much love for Bayonetta herself, and also why I want Lucida to have so much of her justice within like her character too from the Owl House. And I feel like with like, and even though it may sound like I'm rambling right now because I'm so like nervous and appreciative of this film to see like a black POC person have her own starring film, but we need to take so much accountability of like trying to see like black POC people finally get the limelight that they deserve within like the animation industry, because they all know, make sure to do it right when it comes down to our hairstyle, our fashion, or clothing, or what we're presenting as, how we're drawn as such. And it feels so good to be able to see like Miss Papillon be able to get the spotlight on her own show as we speak right now. And these beautiful shows that you can all support, radiate with a character that I could be able to know that I'm not alone in the world. And I hope you, the viewer or audience of watching this, are superstars, or voyagers that I call y'all, to radiate to the character. And it's so refreshing to see all these great black creators and also characters being truthfully drawn by their own bare hands on this video right here. And I'm so thankful because we need to make black or POC people, animators, creators, be inspired by either white or black viewers or fans alike, be inspired by these great characters. Make them matter, make them feel seen, and make them just like be able to just like be who they truly are. And here's a question for you. Make sure to put a comment down below. What's your favorite like POC or black characters within like anime or animation, etc. Let's get down to that topic on the comment section down below to discuss that. Thank you so much, everyone out there, superstars, old or new. I can't say this long enough. I'm here on my journey towards 300 subscribers. So let's blast off for another time. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thanks.